Alright troops, strong and conditioned, live and direct from the Burpee mobile. Now sometimes I need to get these videos out here. I'm driving along the road and something pops in my head and I'm thinking the troops need to hear this shit. The troops need to hear this shit. And I spent the whole weekend editing a video. It's a 6-minute long video and it took 2 fucking days to edit, and that kind of gives you an idea of the work that's put into like a video that has hardly any fucking time on it, and you're putting all these man hours into it. It's fucking crazy. That's why they tell you get an editor, buy an editor, but I've not got time for that shit. I've not got time to edit long fucking videos. But when something pops in my head, I'm going to share it with you. And it's a tidbit. It's a tidbit from my man Eric Bugenhagen. Now, I had Eric Bugenhagen on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. He's a great guy, very, very knowledgeable, but his intensity and charisma are the selling points for me. Eric gets you caught up in what he's telling you because he's just a fucking force of nature. But other than the training advice and the golden tidbits, the juicy succulent tidbits, or whatever he likes to call it, that he gives you, the one thing that he has said over the years, which is the most fucking important thing, and it's something that a lot of you guys need to hear, is that it all comes down to mindset. Everything is a mindset. Now, I'm not a self-help guy, and this is something I hate about fitness. It's like, there's only so much fitness content you can pour out before you need to start branching out into other avenues, and you'll get these fucking guys that lift weights and think they become philosophers, and I am not that guy. I am not the guy who's going to give you guys help psychologically or any self-help. That's not me. However, there is something that I'm going to share that has been part of my journey and something that I've realised over the last year or so, and I'm going to relate my experience. Hopefully something can trigger something within yourselves, or you can identify what I'm speaking about and apply it to your own situation. So the thing that I have developed recently is the mindset. The mindset is the mindset to do things, and you understand that there were certain things that held you back in time. You look back into your past and you think, what was I doing at that time? What the fuck was going through my head? Now, to give you some context, after speaking to Jared Miller, I had an epiphany in some respects, because Jared is a fountain of knowledge. He is a fucking training machine. But his Chaos is the Plan program really struck a chord with me because it was simplicity. It was breaking down fitness into 3 sentences, which is right up my alley because I have a hectic lifestyle, as you all know. I always tell you about it. I don't need to go into it again. It's getting fucking boring now. But I have a hectic lifestyle, and I need simplicity in my life. And that's why I kind of went down the instinctive training route, which kind of fits in with the Chaos is the Plan structure. However, that's a video for another day. But one thing that stood out was the diet advice that Jared shared with me, which was basically carnivore diet. It was meat and eggs. Now, I thought a carnivore diet was a crock of shit. I thought, that is fucking insanity. I need carbs. I need them. But that was the mindset. That was the mindset telling me I need them. The reality was different. But I was willing to give it a try because Jared's results were shocking. Plus, I identified the fact that I also have a fucked up relationship with food. I am a slave to food. Food owns me. I am thinking my next meal constantly. And to give you some context, like if I was working, for example, I would be going to the supermarket in the morning, about 6:30 in the morning, and I would be going in, I'd be buying porridge, I'd be buying protein yogurts. I'd be spending about £10–20 on food to fuel me through my shift at work, because I was always consumed with the idea that I needed to be constantly eating to fuel my gains, to fuel those fucking gains. But it was all a crock of shit. It was all a mindset. I had established a mindset that meant jack shit. It meant nothing. Anyway, I decided to take Jared's advice on board because I had nothing to lose. I was like, what do I have to lose here? Why don't I give that a bash? So for the first week I thought, fuck it, meat and eggs. Anytime I am hungry, I'm eating meat and eggs. Now, I approached this with a different mindset than I would have 2-3 years ago. Now, an example is this. I had tried an approach like this. I had tried a famous diet years ago called the Carb Night Solution, and the reason I tried it was because you would eat meat, you would eat 0 carbs basically for 2 weeks, then you could reward yourselves with sweets. And that was the bonus, like rewarding yourself with sweets. That was my mindset, because I'm a slave to sugar. I'm an absolute slave to sugar. So I'm trying to find a diet which incorporates sweets as a reward. However, when I did this workout, I was like, oh fuck, like my workouts are going to suck because I've got 0 carbs. I went into it with that mindset. And my workouts sucked. They were awful. And I was only doing the weights. I was like, the weights is fucking easy. Going in and doing like 3 sets of 10 for 5 exercises is fucking easy. It's so easy. You just stop at a number, 10, that's me done. That's what the doctor prescribed. But I was still fucked because I told myself I was going to be fucked. But my mindset is different nowadays. I took Jared's philosophy and I thought meat and eggs, but I never thought I am going to be tired in the gym, because it just never entered my head. And the workouts I do nowadays are completely different from what I was doing then. Now, the workouts I am doing right now are burpee based, but mostly weights dominant, but the burpees fuel the weights. For example, I'm doing a lot of stuff where I'm putting the weight above my head and I'm incorporating burpees, chin-ups, sometimes burpees and chin-ups combined, squats, doing weights as well. But it's a chaotic style of training. It's tied in with the instinctive training where I just go in and do shit. I just do shit. But I'm trying to trigger myself into a state of where I have to adapt to something, so I'm increasing that intensity. So, my workouts have been stellar. They've been absolutely stellar because the mindset was there. I never went into these workouts saying, oh, I'm going to be so tired and shit. Oh, no carbs, my performance is going to take a hit, oh no. I just fucking went in and owned it because I've got that mindset that I've established through high rep calisthenics. That mindset to grind. That mindset to traverse the darkness and just get through it. That's what high rep calisthenics gave me. High reps calisthenics didn't give me like an amazing physique. It didn't give me like big muscle. It gave me the fucking mindset to grind. The mindset changed. And I never went into that looking for that mindset change. I just went into that because it was an exciting style of training, but that was one of the results of training in that style, which was the mindset. But the only way I developed a mindset was by throwing myself into something. No questions asked. And this is the thing a lot of you guys need to fucking realise, because my comments are full of this shit. I get DMs, Instagram particularly, full of this shit. And it's always these questions. How many burpees should I start off with? I can't do chin-ups. I can't do this. How am I going to do that? I need help. Listen, you do not need fucking help. You need to start. That's it. You need to start something, because human beings work along the lines of a repetition model where we repeat things, we absorb the experience, we absorb the learning, and we become proficient and eventually end up at mastery. That's the model that has served humans throughout the age. And the ones who excelled were the ones who never really asked questions at the start. Maybe they asked questions during the process to tweak what they were doing at the time. But no one fucking got good at burpees by asking someone, how many burpees should I begin with? What the fuck? That is the most ridiculous question anyone can ask. You just do the burpees. You just do them. Just do the burpees, man. You will figure it out. We all figure it out. So, like, another example. I need a good program to get this result. I need a program to grow my muscles. No program is going to help you at the beginning in the sense that you think it is. Like, for example, if you get a recipe for a cake, the cake is going to be shit at the start. You're going to have to like tweak the recipe over repeated efforts before it becomes a nice cake. And it's the same with workouts. You're going to fuck about in the gym for the first couple of weeks. You're going to fuck about hard, man. But you're going to get it because you're going to realise how it works. You're going to think, oh, that weight was good, that felt nice, oh, that felt good, right, I didn't really like that. And it's all going to start to create a plan. It's going to start to create a plan. You shouldn't be looking for a cookie cutter program. A program's just a framework. You will eventually create your own program with the program that you are following. And it's the same with burpees. Like, don't ask how many burpees should you begin with. Do the fucking burpees. Just do them. Do 10, it doesn't matter, your body doesn't care, it doesn't count burpees. Numbers are just a metric to measure improvement. Your body doesn't work along those lines, so just start. And that's the mindset. The mindset can only be developed by initiation. You need to begin something, and you need to weather the storm. And the more things that you begin, the bigger the ability to create that mindset, which means you're going to smash through a lot of shit, particularly in the fitness field. So guys, Nike, just do it. Just start your burpees. Just start your chin-ups. I can't do chin-ups. Buy a chin-up bar. Hang from it. Hang from it for a week. Even if you can only move an inch, that's good. You'll be moving 2 inches, 3 inches, lose a bit of weight, and you'll start to be able to move your body more effectively. But just buy the chin-up bar, but just begin the process. Just begin the process. Anyway, guys, that was what was going through my head. Bit manic today. Been a long weekend, editing. But hopefully you can gain something from that. I don't really know, man. I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm just trying to help you guys get started. And the only way I can do that is by a bit of tough love at times and saying to you guys, just fucking start the burpees, man. Just start them. Everything will take care of itself from that point onwards. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for staying strong. And thank you for staying conditioned.